Hey, what's up, everybody in YouTube land? My name's Chuck. It's Backyard Billiards, and we are here for another A-Ball Masters, or say Full Masters. We're going to play A-Ball today, race to five. Um, it'll be alternating break. Um, the rules are when you break, um, you must break from behind the line. Uh, if you make a ball, it is still open until you make your first legal shot after the break. Um, once you decide a suit, you're locked down with that suit. So if you choose to go solid, you are solid throughout the game. You will shoot until you miss. Um, if you miss, the balls will stay where they're at, and it'll be your opponent's turn to either break or finish their suit. When it returns back to you, you will resume the suit that you were on. Um, the first person to make the eight ball will win that rack, and then we'll go to the next rack, and it'll be alternate break. We got Daniel. He's coming from us from Arizona. He's originally from Texas, so he's representing Texas.
Yes, sir.
And we got Todd. He's from my neck of the woods down here in South Carolina. He's down at the bottom. They're both playing on 8 foot tables. Todd's playing on a 8 foot valley, and I'm not sure what kind of 8 foot he's Daniel's playing on, but I do know it's 8 foot.
It's Connolly.
You say Conley?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Um, but anyway, we did a coin flip before we went live, and Dan won the coin flip. So it'll be Dan to break first. Any questions about the game or any of the rules?
I don't
No,
believe so.
All right, yeah, yeah. It is a call shot, so all you have to do is call the pocket. You don't have to say, all you got to do is say, 4 ball corner pocket. It doesn't matter how it gets there, as long as you call that pocket. If it does go in a wrong pocket, it stays down. You just lose your time at the table. So the ball does stay down. Um, any balls, any scratches will be behind the line, um, unless you just like miss a ball together. Like you got to make contact with your ball as first. So if you foul that way, it just stays where it's at. But any scratches go behind the line. If your last ball is behind the
you're
line as
on
well,
before
you have the option of spot. All
with
right,
a
you guys
scratch
ready to
to
get
the
us fired
opponent
up?
gets ball in hand.
Yeah, yeah. If your opponent scratches, yeah, you get ball in hand anywhere on the table, just like before. And you guys too, if you guys are new to my channel, go and head over to Heads Up Pool and subscribe to them too. They do live streams like this on Thursday nights. Um, we have Roofster 760 also. He does streaming too as well. Let me see who else we got. Oh, anyway, we'll go ahead and get this fired up. Like I said, we got Daniel breaking first. Uh, they put you on solo. All right, man, let's get this fired up, buddy. Hit 'em well, guys.
Good luck.
Thank you. Good luck to you.
All right, we got a ball down in the corner.
Yeah, I think it's 5 ball.
It's still open after break, so you can go stripes or solids right now.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to.
Love ball in the corner.
Yes, sir.
Good shot. Kept the cue ball out of there, so that's good. And you don't have to really call like obvious shots, just like you know, your banks and stuff like that, or if you got a ball going into cluster or stuff, then But if it's just straight shots, cut shots, just you don't have to worry about calling those.
Okay.
All right, tough miss. All right, let's go over to Todd. All right, Todd, whenever you're ready, fire it up, buddy.
All right.
Got
Driver.
a good break, but it is dry. I do like the spread though there.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back over to Daniel. All right, Daniel, he had a dry break, so
All right.
it looks like both guys are just trying to get warmed up or get a little loose there.
Yeah.
All right, Todd, coming off a dry break, and you have open table. And also, when it's open, you can shoot a stripe into a solid or vice versa on your first shot. Beautiful shot to open. So he decided to go with a solid. All right, so you got just enough. All right. Tough miss there, Todd.
Yeah.
Let's go see if Daniel's face was now. He's got one stripe hanging.
I have to take that duck for
All right, good shot on the duck. Now we're just gonna do the 5 games of 8 ball. Neither one of these guys played 9 ball that often, so I'm just gonna stick with 8 ball. Oh, nice shot all the way down the rail.
thank you.
So it's just raised to 5 8 ball. Ooh, tough miss. You had the right idea though, man. You'd have been perfect on that other stripe. All right, let's go over Todd. All right, Todd, fire it up, buddy.
Cue ball.
Oh wow, I didn't know you can get through there. All right, well, like you still see the two.
Yeah.
Tough miss, but he still got a shot. Let's go to Daniel. All right, man. Whenever you're ready, man, fire it up. Where's your A ball at? It's in the middle of the stack there. All right, good shot. Is that your A ball next to the one?
Yes, it is.
All right. It looks like it does go in that corner though, or the side.
Yeah, it will go here.
The Juan Father.
Oh,
Ooh, off the point. All right, good try, brother. All right. Fire it up, Todd. You ready?
cue ball. Seven.
Good shot. Action.
Four.
All right. He has two calls remaining.
I'll go for the one right here.
All right. We'll go cross bank. All right. Let's see where that's going to end up at. All right. You can still see it. Good try there. Uh, Darren, uh, which players? You talking about these two or who you got? All right, man. Switch this over to Daniel. All right, man. Whenever you get ready, man, fire it up. Good shot. He's got the one stripe in the middle there, and then the eight ball in the corner, and eight ball in the middle of the stack there. All right. So the winner tonight, Darren said, gets a spot tomorrow. Ooh, good shot. Good shape. Against Chris Duran. All right. All right, good shot, man. We'll have a good match tonight. All right. All right, we'll come back and we Todd's break. We fix the banner. Yeah, a good little bonus, man. Darren said the winner tonight will play tomorrow night on Heads Up channel. Both guys are playing good today. Uh, so from here, it's anybody's game, man. Like what I'm seeing. And Todd, your stream looks a lot better, buddy. Yeah, 100% better. It's how Todd said he got him some internet. The table looks a lot better, does it not? Yeah, everybody said they like your stream now, Todd.
Good, thank you.
All right, game number 2 is Todd to break. Put you on big screen there. All right, Todd, whenever you're ready, fire it up.
That was practice swing.
Oh, that was a practice swing. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know where the casino balls are. But yeah, if he's playing better with those, I ain't gonna argue. All right, fire it up, buddy. Ooh, nice break. See, you make a ball, made a ball in the corner. All right.
So,
All right, but he's still open, so you can still choose to go stripes or solids from here. All right, beautiful. It looks like he has 3 solids remaining. Look at Todd go. A little heavy there. All right. Go for a kick shot. Oh, good try. Good try. You still see it, though, so that's good. All right. All right, Daniel. Fire it up, buddy. All right. Definitely got a better spread than last time, but it was a dry break, so. All right, Todd. He had a dry break, man, so it's your shot.
I'm calling this pocket right here.
All right. Going for a bank. Ooh, man. Beautiful try. Oh, no. I don't know if he can see it or not.
I can see it, but it's scratch.
Scratch shot. All right. He's gonna have a tough look when he comes back. All right, Daniel, you're still working with an open table? Yeah, if you're just joining us, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that notification. That way you get notified anytime I go live or I put out new content.
Go for that combo and work.
All right, 914 combo.
Oh, man.
Oh man, that thing's barely hanging on there.
Yeah, it is.
All right, good try, buddy. You still have an open table when you come back. All right, Todd.
No, you got it right here.
All right, corner pocket.
Wrong one.
All right, good try, buddy. So we do
That was a foul.
have a foul. The ball stays where it's at there. Todd and Daniel, you have ball in hand. Yep.
Ball in hand.
You can place the cue ball anywhere you want. You still have an open table. Yes, you can place the cue ball anywhere you want. And the table is open, so I decided to go with stripes. Just place it back where it was.
Okay.
Yeah, I know that thing was barely hanging on the edge there anyway. Yeah, 10-second rule, man. 10-second rule. I think you want to pull that cue ball a little bit further back. I think you see that one stripe. All right, going for the combo.
Yes, sir.
Oh, beautiful combo. That was so good, even Michael Jackson can't beat it.
That was a good shot.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful try on that cut. All right, so we got a miss. All right, let's go over to Todd. All right, Todd's looking at, I think that's the 4 ball and the 8 ball. So he has one solid and the 8 ball left. He's gonna take a back cut in the corner. Oh man, I thought that was gone, Todd. All right, you can't see it when it comes back, maybe for a bank or something. All right. All right, Daniel. Fire it up. All right, tough miss. All right, cue ball up in the corner there. Good try, buddy. All right, Todd.
Right here.
All right, banking it in the corner. Stay out of there, 8 ball. All right, good try there. All right, Daniel. Whenever you're ready, buddy. And if you're just tuning in, the winner of tonight's match will play tomorrow's night. Yeah, sorry guys, can't talk right. The winner of tonight's match will play tomorrow night on a Heads Up Pool channel. So if you're not subscribed to them, head on over there. So Heads Up Pool. All right. Welcome, Ruben. Got Ron Johnson in the house. Darren, Anthony. Oh man, good try. Very good try. I see what you're trying to do there.
Only shot I had.
All right. All right, Todd. Fire it up, buddy. All right. You got to do a little 2 putt there. Trying to get a he just can't get a good shot on that last ball for nothing. All right, Daniel. Looks like he does have a cut shot on that. It's a difficult cut, though, but he's got one. A good shot. Got the cue ball in the middle of the table. Sometimes you're not sure what to do. Just get the cue ball in the center of the table. All right. Got 3 stripes remaining. Extension. I'm going to see Anthony's text over here saying extension in a second. All right. We arranged furniture a little bit. Came out looking good. But those balls perfect. There it is. And shine. All right, down to the last stripe. And the 8 balls over there by the spot. Nice little stop shot.
Side pocket.
All right, side pocket. All right. A good game. So it'll be Dan's break when we come back. Let me fix the banner real quick. Todd just couldn't get a good shot on that 4 ball to save his life. Yeah, he ran all the way down. Just that happens sometimes. It's not just no matter what you do, you just can't get a good shot. All right. After 2 games, the score is Daniel 2 and Todd 0. Yeah, I thought Todd was gonna walk away with that one for a minute. The 1 ball just kept hanging him up.
It's trying to be a pain.
I had a real bad, I had a real bad beat last night. Got beat by a 20-year-old kid. Kid play awesome too. Oh, so you just gotta take your butt whooping like a man. You know, both guys are playing good though. All right, so we're going to Daniel. All right, Daniel, short break, buddy. Whenever you get ready, fire it up. We're on rack number 3. Let's get it on. We got a ball down in the side. Decent spread.
Yes, 3-ball.
All right, it's still open. All right, going with solids. All right, good try there, buddy. All right, let's go over to Todd. All right, Todd, you are free to start rack number 3. Fire it up.
Drive break.
All right, so we got Todd with a dry break. Nice spread though. Go back over to Daniel. All right, Daniel, whenever you get ready, fire it up, buddy. Ooh, tough miss, man. Good try there. Anthony says Daniel acts like it's hot in Arizona or something.
Yeah, it's 109 degrees out, and with the 2 ACs, it's 90 in here.
All right, let's go over Todd. All right, Todd, you got open table, bud. All right, going solid. I like that, Pat.
And that 4-ball ain't getting along very well. The music I can't hear. My shot.
Yes.
Sorry, man. Alrighty. Tough miss, man. Let's go over to Daniel. All right, Daniel. Fired up, buddy. All right, good shot. We got shape on the deuce. I call both points. Cue ball ended up in a tough spot. All right, Todd. Your shot, bud. Child's working with the stripes as well. I mean, sorry, with the solids as well. Well, tough miss, Todd. All right, man. Let's go over to Daniel. See what he's got working. All right, tough miss. He was in a tough position there. Well, good try, but that's really all he had. All right, back to Todd. Hi, Todd. All right, beautiful shot. Beautiful, beautiful shot. All right, is he on the 8 ball? All right. Oh, hit both points. Tough miss, man. Tough miss. All right, let's go to Daniel. All right. All right, Daniel. Maybe you're ready, fired up, buddy. Like he's got one trouble ball down there by the 8. Good shot.
Got ball in hand.
Alrighty, that was a bad hit. So both stay where they're at. All right, Todd, you come back. You got ball in hand anywhere, sir?
I got ball in hand.
Yes, sir. He made a bad hit. You can place the cue ball anywhere you need to, bud. All right, good shot. So Todd's on the board. Let me update the banner, guys. Wow, we got action. After you guys get racked up, we are on game number 4, which will be Todd's break. After 3 games, the score is Daniel 2, Todd 1. All right, Todd, whenever you're ready. Ooh. All right, good break, but you're losing the cue ball in the corner pocket. So right there, Todd. You'll be behind the line when you come back. All right, Daniel. After you break, as long as you don't scratch, you'll have a ball in hand anywhere. Even if you don't pocket a ball. But if you do scratch, it gives Todd a ball in hand. All right, we got ball down the side. All right, buddy. Now you got a ball in hand anywhere on the table. if you guys are interested in getting in on the action, um, all you gotta do is have phone, internet, uh, access to a pool table, and a burning desire to play. Uh, how can I do this? You might ask. Just to go to my email. I can talk. Just go to my email, backyardbilliards2002 at yahoo.com. Give me your contact info and say, hey, I want to play. It's free. We're all just amateur players just getting together, uh, hitting some balls around. We call it practice with a purpose. So if you're interested, just let us know. Glad to have you. We also do other formats as well. Heads up pool. Darren can put the link to that in the chat if you'd like. They do theirs on usually on Thursday nights. We got Rooster 760 as well. He streams often as well. Let's get back to the game. We got Daniel. He started off with solids, I think. All right, good shot. Got a little bit more roll than he wanted. Thank you, Darren. Like I said, Darren put the link up there, so if anybody is interested that's just joined in. What's up, Dante? Glad to see you in here. Yeah, he got just about half a roll more than he wanted on that. That's how my night was going yesterday, Daniel. All right, so we did get a good hit on that. Kind of had to just do kind of like a two putt there. So good hit, buddy. All right, Todd, you got ball in hand behind the line, and you're free to start rack number 4. All right, we're working on solids. Foul ball in the corner.
No, two's in the corner. Actually, yeah, 5 in the corner.
Okay, the 2 ball in the corner.
5 in the corner.
Okay, 5 in the corner. Okay, gotcha. Good shot. All right, good shot. Good shot. Beautiful shot, Todd.
Thank you.
You 2 solids remaining for Todd. Nice shot, Todd.
Thank you.
Todd is on the 8-ball. See what he decides to do.
Side pocket.
Side pocket. All right, Todd with a dry and run, man. What a run, buddy.
Thank you.
All right. Looks like after 4 games, we are tied at 2. Like I like to say, we got action. Change the banner here. It's definitely a lot easier to play, Todd, when you don't have to worry about trying to fix your stream every 2 shots.
Yep.
After y'all get racked up, it'll be Daniel's break. Yeah, however it is tonight, guys, you guys are playing good. You definitely giving the guys a show. Oh, and gals. Yeah, Wanda feeding you those Wheaties, ain't she, Todd? Good
Yeah.
job, Wanda. Let's go to Daniel. All right, Daniel. You are free to start back number 5. Got a good spread. Looks like a dry break though.
Yeah, right.
Go with Todd.
Ready?
All right, Todd. Whenever you're ready, man, fire it up, buddy. You're free to start right number 5. Fire it up.
Drive break.
14 ball didn't make it. It looked like it was going there for a minute, but both got good spreads. Both dry breaks. All right, Daniel, fire it up, buddy. Got an open table. Thank our sponsors today. Our sponsor is Chucky Cereal. When you take a bite, it makes you think, what? All right, start up stripes. All right, tough miss on the side. A couple options when he comes back. All right, Todd, you're working with an open table, buddy. Whenever you're ready. try going with solid. First over a little blunt. A tough miss, good shape though. He'll be looking at a good shot when he comes back. All right, Daniel, whenever you're ready. Ready?
Try for 14.
And then Daniel's trying to 14 ball on the side. Looks like he's looking at a thin cut or a kick. Good try, buddy. Yeah, you didn't really have much there, man. You had a tough look. All right, Ty, whenever you get ready, buddy. Look at this guy right here. Good shot. All right, tough miss. You can still see the one. It may be forced for the bank when we come back. All right, Daniel. Good try, man. I know you got a tough looking table, man. All right. Go back over to Todd. All right, Todd. We'll go for a bank. All right. Well, good try. Almost a double bank. You're going to have to have a thin cut when you come back. Good try, man.
Thank you.
All right, go check out Daniel, see what he's got going on. Good try there, buddy. Right out of the pocket. Back over to Todd. All right. Whenever you're ready, Todd.
Right here.
All right. A reverse bank. Ooh, man, it's close, Todd. All right, got a good look at it on when he comes back. All right, Daniel. Yeah, that heat game, man, that ain't no joke. All right, good try, buddy. All right. The ball does stay down, so uh, go over to Todd. All right, Todd. Whenever you're ready. Ooh, good try, Todd.
I was
Still
worried
got a
about
good look
coming
at
up
it
the
when it comes back.
mountain.
Yeah, no, I thought that was a scratch shot for sure, man. You made it happen. All right, Daniel. I know you got a tough table working with, man, but yeah, we can still see you, bud.
It's not charging. I'm almost dead. I don't know why.
While we're waiting, we'll just have a word from our sponsors. Oh yeah, wait, I don't have any. All right, Daniel, whenever you're ready, man. Ooh, man, nice. That's nice. Nice try on that cut. Them two solids just a nightmare in that pocket. And I know, I feel you on that, man. Those two solids are just a nightmare. All right, Todd. All right, got a little pinch roll there. Good shot. A ball in the corner. All right, Todd. Good shot, buddy. Daniel's table was a nightmare. I've been there before. All right, let me update the score. After 5 games, we got Daniel with 2 and Todd with 3. After y'all get racked up, it'll be Todd the break on rack number 6. All right, Todd, whenever you're ready, man, fire it up, buddy.
All right. All right. Dry break.
Looks like a dry break. I'm telling you, that table is hard to make a ball break. Trust me, I know.
What's weird is when I'm practicing here by myself, I make the ball break all the time.
That's the way it goes, Todd. All right, Daniel, whenever you're ready, fire it up, buddy. All right, looks like we got a dry break as well. Good spread though. Let's go back over to Todd. All right, Todd is working with an open table after a dry break. All right, so we are working on solid. Beautiful speed control. Oh, that tragic rat got you. I got a shot on the rear of the one guys.
1 side.
All right, one ball side pocket.
Oh,
Oh,
miscue.
had a little miscue there. So we ball stay where they're at. Daniel, you do have a ball in hand because he failed to make contact with the ball. He ended up miscuing. Daniel is still working with an open table. Coming off a dry break. All right, go on stripes. Good try to cut and try to break that out a little bit. Good try, buddy. Let's go over to Todd. All right, Todd is working on the solids. Nice out. Nice shot. Out for 4-2. Yeah, pounded up. Good shot.
Back up.
Oh, good shot.
Back up.
All right, so all right, corner pocket. All right, good try. Got a good leave out of it though. So he will have a good shot when he goes back. All right, Daniel. Your shot, buddy. Working on the stripes. Beautiful shot. Nice shape. Good shot. Ooh, good try. All right. We'll have a tough shot when we come back. Have a good try on that side pocket there. Let's go with Todd. All right, Todd. He is working on his last solid.
Wonderful.
A bonus for it. All right. So we got a miss from Todd. Good try there, buddy. All right, Daniel. Fire it up, buddy. He has two stripes, one by the side rail and one next to the 5 ball. looks tough. Just seeing him hit a ball. These two past two tables have been really bad layouts for Daniel. Good try, buddy. You'll have a ball in hand when you come back. Ball in hand behind the line when you come back to the table. All right, Todd, you got ball in hand, buddy.
I got ball in hand.
Yes, sir. You sure do.
Runner.
All right. All right, good job, buddy. That puts Todd on the hill at 4. It will be Daniel's break when we come back. Fix the banner real quick. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us tonight. So we got Daniel coming from Arizona. He is still representing Texas. And we got Todd from South Carolina. He's from my neck of the woods. Todd lives about an hour from me. After game number 6, we got Daniel 2 and Todd 4. Todd is on the hill with 1 right to go. It's Daniel to break, back number 7. All right, man, whenever you're ready. Fire it up, buddy. We got a dry break, cluster in the middle of the table there. All right, Todd. Fire it up, buddy. You're free to start right number 7. We got ball down the side, ball down the corner. Still open table. Got 1 of each, I think. All right, going with solid. All right, tough miss in the corner. Let's go over to Daniel. All right, Daniel, you still have an open table, buddy. He's trying to figure out the best way to go into that stack, I think. Good try, buddy. You still will have open table when you come back. All right, Todd. Whenever you're ready, buddy.
Corner.
All right. Got a nice little window there. Good job. Looks like you want a little bit more of that cue ball, but I think he's just looking for a good hit here.
Corner.
7 ball in the corner.
Just a minute, dude.
All right. Still got a good hit though. Yeah, still got a good hit at least. So yep, got a good look at the 6 as well. All right, Daniel, you're working with an open table still, so you can still go stripes or solids. All right, solids. Good try. Try to cut that inside. All right, he will be looking at a good shot when he comes back. All right, Todd, fired up, buddy. All right, let that one get away from him a little bit. He's all right. You can still see a solid. Go back to Daniel. Daniel's working on solids as well. Had a little back cut on that. Good try, buddy. All All right, Todd, fired up, buddy. On you, man.
Side pocket.
Pocket. Nice shot. Also off the stripe. Got a good look at the 7 now.
Side pocket again.
Side pocket. Good try, Todd. See where that ends up at. Think he can hit the 6,
I can
maybe.
hit it, but
Can you see it, Todd?
I can see it to hit it, but I can't see it to make it.
He said that he can. Alrighty. That's good information. Got Dennis up in the house. All right, good shot. Good shape on the 7 ball. Extension. Good shot. Got good shape on the 6 now. All right, good try, buddy. Looks like he does have a good shot. 6 when he comes back. All right, Todd is working with 2 solids.
Yeah,
Trying to make a good hit, I think.
we'll do it too.
Gonna do it. Are you gonna do your first 2 putt?
Yeah,
All right, gonna do his first 2 putt of the game. All right, let the cue ball get away from him a little bit. Have a tough shot when he comes back. Can you see the
yeah.
7 ball there?
I can't see the 7 ball, but I can see the 6. I'm gonna think
He
it's
may
right.
kill that 7. Tough putt though. All right. Oh yeah, he got a tough shot when he comes back. Good information to have there for Daniel. Daniel is working with the stripes. I'm sorry, with the solids as well. I think stripes are like solids, just with less color. Sorry, guys. Good shot on the 6. Try to break out the 1 ball a little bit. Good try there. That's about the only shot you really had from there. Good try, buddy. All right, see what Todd's gonna do. He's got 2 solids remaining,
6 ball
and don't
right
forget
here.
about the 8 ball.
6 ball right here.
Ball. All right. All right, doing like a reverse bank on the 6. Good shot, Todd. Yeah, he was trying to. I think he was trying to run into that stripe with a cue ball. If he'd ran into that stripe, he'd have been good on the 7. But good shot though, Todd.
Thank you. Got a 7 right here.
It looks like the banks are open in South Carolina tonight. All right, going to do a kick shot on the 7 ball in the corner. All right, got a good hit. Where's the cue ball going to end up at? All right, you can see it at least.
Yep. And the bank for here looks like it's
All
on.
right. Go back over to Daniel. He's working on the solids as well, if I can say it right. Good try, man. It's a frozen shot on the rail, man. It's a tough shot. All right, see what Todd's gonna do with his last strike. Oh, I keep forgetting him. Last solid. Hey,
Right here.
all right, 7 ball, 7 ball in the corner. All right.
Well, nope, down here this time.
All right, see where it's gonna end up.
Hit that
Yep.
straight as I thought it was.
Yeah, that last ball, man. Some of that last ball, you just can't. It's a nightmare sometimes, man. All right, Daniel.
I didn't think I hit
Start
that.
working on solids. Yeah, he's working with a cluster in the middle there, trying to figure out what to do with it. Yeah, the breaks have not been Daniel's friend tonight. All right, corner pocket. Good try there, man. All right, go over to Todd. Todd's looking, always looking for a good hit here. Unless he can see something. He's just measuring out the angle that he wants the cue ball to travel.
Ball in hand.
Yeah, he did have a bad hit. He does have a look at the 7. Can you make the 7 from there?
Yeah, I can make 7 minutes.
All All right, so he does have a shot. It does leave Daniel with ball in hand. All right, Daniel, you can put a cue ball anywhere you'd like to on the table. Good shot. Got a good angle to come at that 5 ball down there. Ooh, man, got a nice little scratch out of it. I seen the cue ball curve a little bit after it hit the ball. A tough break. You will have ball in hand behind the line, and when you come back, Todd, you got ball in hand now, buddy.
Ball in there.
Yeah, you got ball in hand, buddy. Yeah, he's scratched in the corner pocket.
Okay.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful shape. All right, Todd. Wow. What a game, guys. Let's see me fix that banner. All right, so winner, 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 chicken dinner.
That's it.
What a match, guys. Yep, that's it, man.
That
Yeah,
was a
you took
good
it
match.
down. Uh,
Good shoot. Good shoot.
yeah, it was, man. Well, well, Daniel, man, I'm telling you, the past, I'd say 3 or 4 racks, man, you just had, terrible setups, man. You had no really good run out. I mean, the thing with this format is since it's you're the only one playing, the break is super important. Uh, really, it doesn't matter so much, even if you make a ball, you just want a good spread. I mean, you can ask Anthony. I break a lot of times. I break dry, but I get good spreads, and I do good that way. But uh, you know, maybe look into getting a tragic rack. You can get a magic rack for on Amazon for like $6. It'll be
I
an
have
8 ball,
magic
9 ball
racket.
instrumental. Well,
Okay.
well, that's why Todd's working with a magic rack as well, and you just get a lot better spreads off of it than with a traditional rack, especially some of these pool halls you go to. The where it's been racked so many times, they got like divots in it. They roll off here and there. So that's one good thing about the tragic rack. The only thing about it is, if you leave it on the table, it can kind of, you know, you see where I was getting shape and they hit the rack. He did get a shot afterwards, but when it hit the rack, it sent the cue ball in a different direction than what he's expected. So, but yeah, man, I appreciate you definitely taking
Got
the
keep
time
forgetting
and
those
playing
numbers.
with it. Now, Todd, you get a bonus for winning. You get to play. What's his name? they want you to play on Heads Up tomorrow night, playing against, I think, a guy named Chris. Is that correct, guys? Todd, man, hey, you played really great tonight, man. It's probably your best stream as far as your game goes. I think a lot of it had to do with your stream being good. You didn't have to worry about resetting it and going through all that headache. But you had a really great stream tonight, man. It's probably the best I've ever seen. Your table, your balls. It's just a lot better, 100%. Todd, your
It
stream
makes
was good
a
too.
big difference when you don't have to worry about the camera and internet.
Yeah, we've all been there. I've been there too. As far as yeah, you'll be playing a guy named Chris. Was it Duran? Yeah, you'll be playing a guy named Chris Duran tomorrow night on Heads Up, and yeah, I'm I'll be glad to have you. But we got to definitely get Daniel on here again. I thought he was gonna walk away with it when we first started, then he just got his bad breaks. Uh, and there just wasn't much he could do after that. Todd,
He
your
shot
biggest
good.
thing was he shot good. Yeah, just when it got to a point to where he had so much cluster, there just wasn't really nothing he could do. He got to where he had to make good hits and just try to make a ball, try to break up something, but it just wasn't working for him.
This
I
was
think you
actually
had
my first win on stream.
well, I think you had the better breaks tonight as far as some spreads go, and that's what led to your victory tonight. But like I said, Daniel, I appreciate you showing up and playing with us, and we'll definitely have you on again, man. Uh,
Good
yeah,
shooting,
it's all in good fun, and yeah, we're all gentlemen here. We're just here to play, have fun, and you know, leave it on the table, man. So what you think about the format, man? You like it?
Yeah, I just need more practice, and I like it.
Well,
Just
but we're not
kept
professionals, man. I
myself in
mean,
a bad
so
place.
yeah, we're not professionals, so it's no big deal. I mean, we're gonna have good nights, bad nights, good rolls, bad rolls. Um, and that's just the way it goes, man. Like I said, my jaw's still hurting from playing Anthony a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
All
it's
right,
good
so
shooting.
hear, let's hear some words from our victor.
I just want to say thank you to Daniel for shooting a good match and everything. And thank you for hosting the match. Now,
Ain't no problem, man. Like I said, man,
this
you
is
had
actually
I mean, you just opened up a can of whoop ass tonight, man, and I thought that's definitely the best I've seen you play on stream. Me and Ruben seen it face to face, but nobody's actually been able to see it on stream because you've been messing with the camera and this, that, and the others. And it's hard to get your head around playing pool when you're going back and forth between your streams and resetting your phone and this, that, and the other.
yeah, it definitely makes a big difference.
Anyway, guys, check out tomorrow night. Heads Up Pool. It'll be Todd versus Chris. Can't wait to see that. If you guys just joined us, we put a link in the chat. So hit us up there, and on your way out the door, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell. That way you get notified anytime I go live or I'll put out new content. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you next week. Bye, guys. Everybody say bye.
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 Good stream, guys. Good stream.